Долбоёбы, в укрытие!
What?
Нет, сука, только не это!
Alright.
If you are inclined to introduce undead and similar elements to Cyberpunk, there's always Night's Edge series of books from DreamPod 9. This offers you all sorts of baddies to make the grim darkness of Cyberpunk 2020 all that much grimmer and darker. Just ignore the clunky rules and the fact that most players aren't going to be fazed by vampires and werewolves, considering they've just fought off Maelstrom and Bloodrazors. Add in the fact most players have multiple weapons capable of turning all sorts of undead to ash, the undead lose their charm. When a player unloads a full magazine of armor-piercing incendiary, not because he knows he's facing a vampire, but because he just likes watching people burn, Count Dracula loses some of his menace. Still, if you want Cyberpunk with magic, it's an option. Or you could just play Shadowrun.
Is that fat Kim Jong-un in the background? Holy shit.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective.
Do they clean up in here?
I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with.
Oh my god, so much. I've already done this once.
Scott Brad, motherfucker! Get the fuck out! I got a showing!
No, please. Come on. Let me out. I want to go play.
Nothing like an unskippable 10-minute tutorial for something you will use maybe 3 times in the game total. Nothing like it at all. If there's any modders watching, you have your new assignment.
The game. Which this is, arguably. Stealthy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, I'm trying to be stealthy. Well, whatever.
We've got heavy casualties!
No, we have 2. 2 cat 3. We'll sort this problem. That's the sound of glass breaking, by the way.
What's new with Senora Wells?
You know, she's worried about me. Whatever. Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. The more I tell her everything's okay, the more I feel like I'm straight up lying. But that's done after tomorrow. Afterlife. Here we go, baby. Yeah!
The Afterlife. Known far and wide, that name.
Oh, yeah?
Some of the Nomad clan's biggest jobs were scored right here.
Don't surprise me. Ain't no better place than Night City to land a gig. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on! Place used to be a morgue. Believe that?
Who would have thunk?
The Afterlife Club was in the 2020 setting, and it's actually represented pretty well in 2077. There's quite a few nightclubs that also made the transition to the video game, including Seventh Hell and Totentanz. Sadly, Seventh Hell doesn't showcase the original design, with different rooms, each representing a different area of hell. It's a generic dance club instead of a seedy club where you can hire all sorts of Black Ops specialists. Totentanz, on the other hand, was adapted just as well as Afterlife was, if not better, being a hyper death metal club where the cyberpsychos come to dance. It was considered a slow night at the Totentanz if the body count didn't hit double digits.
I know, right? Way before our time, that. Proper burials were still a thing. Can you imagine? Susan Forrest, Boa Boa, maybe even Morgan Blackhand.
Well, looks like we're up.
See that old lady there? That's Rogue. Best fixer in all of Night City.
Thought Dex was the best.
Rogue was lining up jobs when Dex was still shitting in diapers. Place belongs to her.
What can I get you?
I'm good, thanks.
For real? Celebrate. Come on. It's on me. Chingada madre. Fine. Have it your way. Tequila old-fashioned with a splash of cerveza and a chile garnish.
Ew.
One Johnny Silverhand coming
Ew.
Right
Gross.
up. Somebody did their homework.
Why is that all in one bottle?
Age-old tradition. Drinks are named after our regulars.
Say I wanted a drink named after me. What would I have to do?
Snuff it. Mind-blowingly spectacular fashion. It ought to be done.
What a beautiful tradition.
Guess dying's a small price to pay for going down in history.
Oh, and by the way, name's Jackie Wells. You want to write down my recipe?
Sure.
Shot of vodka on the rocks, lime juice, ginger beer. Oh, and most importantly, a splash of love.
Haha! I'll remember that.
That's not bad.
Dexter's latest find.
It's not a bad drink.
Just biz, no big deal.
Jackie, what are you doing? We have to infiltrate Arasaka Tower.
Ay, 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 suyo latino, taquito, jalapeño, samba, mojitos, taco, 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 taco.
We have to use the spider drone thing that is one use only, like to get to the relic and stuff.
Mojito, jalapeño, orgullo latino. Ay, 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 fútbol narcotráfico. ¿Dónde está mi green card? Ay, 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 que no suene como un latino convincente. Ay, ay, ay.
Hello there, it is me, the editor. You may be wondering how I got myself in this situation, lambasting poor old Jackie in the same episode he kicks the bucket. It's not that I hate Jackie as a character, but seriously his Spanish makes me cringe from here to Guadalajara. You see, Jackie was written by the sort of people who go on about representation in video games, but then forget that there are other Latin American countries besides Mexico and maybe Brazil. Like seriously, get some help from someone who actually speaks the language, not because you may cause offense to people like me, but because you will cause massive amounts of second-hand embarrassment. Honestly, I will take Withy McDude rather than the Argentinian equivalent of Jackie any day of the week. Now back to the bit.
Chingada, chingada, taco, taco. Ay, mis huevos.
Jackie, please.
Welcome on board this Delamain service. With Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
Son of a bitch. Better fucking believe I will.
I see no reason why you should be using expletives.
Oh yeah? What about that time I wanted to hire you for my cousin's bachelor party, huh?
Unfortunately, we do not take on such contracts.
3 months I'd been saving up scratch. Water under the bridge. Hit it, Del.
Excelsior package activated.
Excelsior? Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Excelsior.
The Excelsior is a package tailored to our premium clientele.
Clientele.
Quality don't come free, you know. Now watch. Delamain, initiate combat mode.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger.
Huh. Oh well. Trust me, You'll mow down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
Excelsior, what else is included?
Comprehensive health coverage, including the handling and disposal of a client's remains should death occur on board.
Nice.
Wow. Shit got dark pretty quick.
This combat mode even legal?
Of course it is. The Second Amendment says so.
God bless America.
While on board, you are entirely within your rights to bear and use me.
Cool.
Dex ain't skimping, is he?
At least we got some clue where his 65%'s going, huh?
If that fat ass Dexter Deshawn wanted you to go in style, he would have sprung for a luxury AV or vectored thrust vehicle. You can see them flying around in the city everywhere, but sadly you can't use them or ride in them outside of cutscenes. CyberPunk stole vectored thrust vehicles from Blade Runner shamelessly, and the flitter from that movie even appears as the AV3 Aero Cop in the tabletop game. AVs are not the most durable of craft, but if you ever happen to be trapped on the top floor of a luxury hotel, you are going to find that they are far more useful than Timmy the Talking Taxi.
Excelsior. This is how you want to cruise into the major leagues.
Wouldn't get overly excited. Haven't gotten there. Not yet. No, Jack. Kinda feels like you're losing that steel grip of yours.
Huh. Seems to me like it's you who's got some kind of problem.
I need you to keep your head clear and in the game. We got a job to do.
It's never, ever been clearer in my whole fucking life.
Maybe.
Let me explain something to you, V. My whole life I've spent in this shit around us.
We are nearing our destination.
Back.
Listen, set up a direct encrypted line to guide you through Konpeki. V, ring Jackie now, see if we're in sync. Can't be too careful. And?
Got static. Say something, Bug.
The greatest crimes issue from a desire for excess and not from necessity.
Foreshadowing.
Say what now?
Aristotle.
Aristotle.
Yeah, boom.
Guess you read me.
That's the mace hand. You would never get this, but it's like your fist is on the end of like this big metal cable, and you'd swing it out and punch a motherfucker with your mace hand. It was so cool. Flashlights in your hand, magnetic feet and hands, skate feet, like Batman.
Blah blah blah.
Jack in your personal and make us rich.
Your turn, Bug.
Give me 2.
We got winged visitors. Bug.
Don't know who, but staff's abuzz. All 200 on their feet can't keep still.
Can't say I like this. How much longer, T?
Shit, Yorinobu's penthouse bound.
Fuck him! Open the safe!
Almost got it. Done.
Preem.
Let me look to this, huh?
Relic intact?
Bioshard integrity, 100%. Guessing that's a yes.
Good, let's go.
Fuck, too late. Yorinobu's about to walk in. Find cover.
Where?
That pillar, try that.
You fucking kidding?
No! Inside it, now!
Why is this even here?
We're in.
Which don't solve our problem, T.
I fucking know our problem's still there. Let me think for a sec, okay?
I thought Atom Smasher.
Bodyguard.
Horse. Night City legend. Bleep motherfucking one too. What's the play?
We wait.
Are they here yet?
They approach from the landing pad?
Fuck are they talking about?
Bug, who we got incoming?
Nuh-uh. No fucking way. This isn't happening. Saburo Arasaka.
The Emperor. Yet another last-looking legend.
Shush. Now this could be soundproof.
This is a World War II veteran in 2077. I'm just saying. Seriously.
Saburo Arasaka was the big bad of 2020. He was already 100 years old by then, and he stayed alive by keeping his brain logged into the net and his body on life support. He wasn't even the oldest person kept alive this way in the RPG. Considering the easy availability of cloning, as well as regenerative bioware, it's not unfeasible for him to be alive this long, but he would probably look a lot younger as they would have replaced his original meat years ago.
Oh, fuck.
外してくれ。
荒坂様、まだボディチェックが終わっていません。
私の息子だ。
例のものを回収しましょうか。
私がやる。言ってくれ。
Close. Too close. If he'd have sniffed us out, but he didn't. No, 帰って。
来ることは分かっていた。貴様はついに越えてはならない一線を越えたのだ。これまでお前の愚行には目をつぶってきた。だがそれもここまでだ。この裏切りだけは決して許せん。貴様の母親が生きていなくてよかった。息子の不甲斐ない姿を目の当たりにして心を痛めずに済んだのだからな。
おっしゃ。これでもう誰のことも許す必要はない。
Was not expecting that to happen when I first played 2077. Saburo Arasaka is Cyberpunk's version of Voldemort, and this is the equivalent of having him strangled by Snape in the third movie. This is one of the game's flaws, relying on older canon characters too much. Saburo, for 2020 players, is the unholy love child of Satan and the Boogeyman. Your character spoke of him in whispers in case he might be listening. In 2077, he's just some random old guy that walks down the stairs and gets throttled. There's no emotional attachment for people unfamiliar with the source material.
I actually got up and walked around to wait for this to play out. Alright. Time to make this more complicated. Music, though, on this part, spot on.
There is no way in hell you mistake manual strangulation for poison. You got blood vessels bursting in the eyes, bruise marks around the neck, and a good chance his tongue is hanging out of his mouth. It's not a pleasant way to go. I learned that studying how people bleed. On the other hand, Yorinobu is richer than God and is now in control of one of the most powerful megacorps in the world. So if he said his dad was just snoo-snooed to death by Joan of Arc, that's what actually happened.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 not now. I've been made.
Bug! Pinche Dios santo bendito! Just lost T. Fuck!
Black eyes are highly illegal and quite lethal computer programs. They come in a variety of forms, doing everything from stopping your heart to boiling your brain. The worst ones permanently reduce your intelligence stat, and that's not reversible. The really bad ones blank you, then load an artificial personality in its place. Of course, these programs are forbidden by NetWatch, and no law-abiding megacorp would load up its data forts with a dozen of these mind-melting machinations.
Fucking major leagues. Happy now, Jackie?
If the whole game was Heist like this, it would be great.
Look down.
Even if it was only 8 hours long.
Yep. That's fucking high. Shit. That trauma? If they're here for Saburo, they're a little late. Just hope they didn't see us. Chingada madre. Time to bail!
Whee!
Oh shit! Close one. The relic! Madres! Ah! Jackie, you're bleeding. Worry about me later. Get the relic.
Container depressurized. Biochip integrity at 94%. Fucking drop in. Carajo. Parker! Call her!
And tell her we fried the case?
Just do it.
Sure they won't trace this.
V? Konpeki's all over the feeds. What the fuck's going on there?
Got a problem. Cryo case is damaged. Biochip's integrity at... Jackie?
86%?
86% and dropping.
Shit. Okay, listen to me. There's only one thing you can do. One of you's gotta slot the relic into your neural port.
Okay.
V,
The
you
hell
there?
are you talking about?
The relic can't be isolated. It has to be nested in a safe environment.
Well, someone's gotta do it. En el nombre del Padre, el Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Okay.
Jackie, you okay?
No. I guess. Don't feel any
Once
different.
you're back, we'll take out the relic and run a full brain scan and sweep. But you two need to get the fuck out of there first.
You know, Militic has armored suits. I'm just saying. Well, hi.
Hey, tough boy!
Hi. Scrumbles punch.
Not here to go!
Oh, just shoot me all you want. I'll be with you in a minute. What? Okay.
That, my friends, is reflexware. Mechanically, it boosts your reflex stat, often to superhuman levels. Effectively, the world slows down while you move at normal speed. There's two types available: Sandevistan, which gives you an enormous boost, but only for a limited time. The other one is Krinsakov, which doesn't boost as much, but it's always on. The main difference is humanity loss. Sandevistan has a max loss of 3 humanity points, and Krinsakov has a maximum loss of quadruple that. Since these two are mutually exclusive of each other, when you select your reflexware, you have to ask yourself a question. How attached are you to emotions?
That was different? What? There, stop doing that. All right.
Hey, got a shard of security clearance.
Let's go. That was different.
Saburo, Arasaka. 150 years. And today, of all fucking days, that's like some divine comedy shit.
You call this funny?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I do. This is
Your woman
great.
could be fucked.
Had it coming.
Oh, fuck it.
Keep firing, down.
Who would win? A bunch of Arasaka special forces or one angry pineapple? Cool. A robot. Alright, you want to do this, robot? Let's do this.
The chainsaw arm. It's a chainsaw arm. Fucking Shadowrun didn't do that shit. The quote is, it's two guys. The first one says, chain rip? Oh yeah, just go right on ahead and advertise the fact that you're a raving lunatic who doesn't care about splattering blood all over 20 witnesses who can positively ID us. Second guy, but it's so cool.
Delamain, got it!
Welcome back.
fucking drive!
Thank you.
Not bad.
Client feedback noted.
How's our ride looking?
Tip-top. Though alas, we are being pursued.
Oh, it's Atom Smasher.
Please remain calm.
Calm!
Roadblock ahead.
Atom Smasher was actually a late addition to 2020, appearing only once they introduced full board conversions. He served as a point-of-view narrator for many of the books, showcasing the mind of a cyberpsycho. He's also famous for taking out two 2020 legends, both Johnny Silverhand, which is a major plot point here, and the yet-to-be-seen super solo Morgan Blackhand. Though Blackhand did take Smasher with him as Arasaka Tower collapsed around them.
A hostile enemy aircraft has a lock on us.
Leave it to me.
Thank God the streets are empty.
Hostile aircraft eliminated.
Phew. We did it, Jackie! We fucking made it!
I guess we did.
My medical diagnostics indicate that Mr. Wells's condition is critical.
Alright.
Take us to Ripper Dock, now!
Apologies, but that will not be possible. Our itinerary has been pre-arranged and paid for in advance. I am not at liberty to alter it.
Fuck your liberty! Do what I say!
It's okay, V. Oh, hold out.
I suggest you try to keep Mr. Wells conscious.
We'll be getting preem jobs left and right now. Hear me, Jack?
This is where we lose the last fun character in the whole game.
I can feel it.
No, Jackie! We're gonna be rich, you and me!
Biochip. Hold on to it. For me.
Well, you know, I could have held pressure on his gut bits.
You know, this could have been prevented if you would have just spent a little bit of the money you earned from all the previous gigs on Trauma Team.
What's going on outside? No cars. Well, that ends that chapter. Ugh.
Seeing the major leagues, Jack.
You get a drink named after you. Actually sounds like a good drink. It's a lot better than someone in one of my comments made. Someone made a drink called the Chardonnay. It was Chardonnay and 7-Up. Ugh. Ugh. God bless America.